Well, it's hard to believe, but here we are in December. This is Gary Sams again, the Chief Wellness Officer for Ebix Benefits Administration and Wellness, and I'm pleased to be back with you again for this month's participant webinar. And today it's titled A Little Holiday Humor, Laughter May Be the Best Medicine. And thought I'd definitely lighten it up today for the last one of the year with the holidays coming up. I know we're all looking forward to spending time with our family and friends, and so today I'm going to try to give you something to smile about. Got some humor to share with you, and of course I always have to do a little bit of educating. That's just in my nature, so I'm going to share some of the benefits of laughter and humor with you, but then we're going to get to some jokes which I hope have the intended effect of getting you to at least smile and maybe even a chuckle or two. We've all probably heard the saying, laughter is the best medicine. And believe it or not, science is really starting to kind of back up that idea and that concept of the value of laughter and humor. And of course, I think it's all tied in with some of the things that we've talked about over the past year with stress and resiliency and our emotional well-being, those types of things. But it's important, it's true, and it's important. You know, it's important to have a sense of humor and to be able to laugh if we can. So again, I want to, in these next few slides, share with you some of the things that we're finding out about the benefits of humor, and I'll start with the short-term benefits. And I think we can all relate to this. You know, when we are able to have a good laugh, particularly a good belly laugh, you know, it stimulates our organs, you know, our breathing, our circulation, our heart rate, all of those things are stimulated by laughter. It helps to release the good chemicals, you know, the endorphins in our body, which give us pleasure. It helps to reduce tension. I think we can all relate to that. You know, even if you're in a tense situation and something funny happens, it really helps to diffuse the tension. So definitely reduces tension. And I've found that when you're in a difficult situation, even if it's just you're going through a particularly challenging time yourself, if you're able to bring some humor into your life or try to look for some humor in the situation, it really does help to relieve that. And that's in regard to the third bullet there. Generally, laughter and humor improves our response to stress. And I think that has to do again with our emotional well-being and building our resiliency. And I really like this quote here from Dr. Baden Katria. I have not seen anyone dying of laughter, but I know millions who are dying because they are not laughing. So, nice point to make there. Also, for those of you that are listening to this just in audio, if you have the opportunity to download the slides and the video, I recommend you do that, because I'm trying to, with each slide, share a little bit of humorous image. As far as the long-term benefits of humor and laughter, there are several of those as well. It improves your immune system. And I think the way that it really does that, as we said, in the short term, it helps to release endorphins, or those kind of pleasure promoting hormones in our body. But I think when we repeatedly have humor, laughter, positive thoughts in our life, it really does make it more difficult for the stress hormones and the negative consequences to make an impact on us. We know that it can relieve pain. So those endorphins, again, that's the fourth time I've used that word. Endorphins are, again, hormones that our body naturally releases in response to humor, laughter, good feeling, exercise, lots of positive things in our life. And one of the side effects of those are that they relieve pain. It can increase personal satisfaction. Laughter can make it easier to cope with difficult situations and can help you connect with other people. I think that's an important one. It improves our mood. Many people who are experiencing depression, sometimes due to chronic illnesses, if they can bring laughter and you'll find a little bit of release from that, it does really help to make an impact on depression and anxiety. There, of course, are social benefits to laughter and humor. So the social benefits of laughter: strengthens relationships. I think we can all relate to this. We all like to be around people who make us laugh. That's something probably that if you think of all the people that you love to be around, even though they all may be slightly different, I'm sure one of the things that they all share in common from your perspective is, they have good senses of humor. They help you to feel good about yourself and make you laugh. Humor attracts others to us. So just as I said that we're attracted to people to make us laugh, the same thing is true in reverse. It enhances teamwork. Humor is a great way to build teamwork, and particularly when you're under the gun and you're in challenging work environment and so forth, if you can bring some humor into it, it really helps a lot. And that's, along with the last bullet there, helps to diffuse conflict. It's hard to be tense and angry when you're smiling and laughing. Couldn't agree more with that. So, ways to bring a little more laughter and humor into your life. We know that laughter and humor is important. We've just said of the short-term benefits, long-term benefits. How can you bring more laughter and humor into your life? Well, first and the easiest is to smile. If you can force yourself to smile, and smiling is the beginning of laughter, and as I say here, like laughter, it's contagious. So smile as often and whenever you can. Count your blessings. We've talked about that a lot this year in various scenarios, how important gratitude is to our own well-being. So count your blessings. Make a list. The simple act of considering the good things in your life will distance you from negative thoughts that often hamper humor and laughter. When you hear laughter, move toward it. So try to get involved where the laughter is. It'll build your spirits as well. Spend time with fun, playful people. These are the people who laugh easily, both at themselves and at life's absurdities, and who routinely find the humor in everyday events. They're great people to be around, aren't they? Finally, bring humor into conversations. Look for ways to lighten the mood with humor. Okay, so those were the mandatory health education points that we have to cover in our monthly webinars. So now let's just get to the good stuff and some jokes. And I should have mentioned at the beginning, humor is very subjective, as we all know. What one person finds funny, another person might not necessarily see the humor in it. And so with that as a disclaimer, I picked out a dozen or so jokes just to share with you as we end up the year, and I hope you find them humorous. So two cows are sitting in a field, and the one says to the other, "So how about that mad cow disease? Scary stuff, right?" To which the other replies, "Terrifying. But what do I care? I'm a helicopter." I went shopping for some camouflage trousers, but I couldn't find any. How do you catch a unique rabbit? Unique up on it. How do you catch a tame rabbit? The tame way. Have you heard about corduroy pillows? They're making headlines. Okay, so if I haven't lost you yet, horse walks into a bar. The bartender says, "Why the long face?" What did the little fish say when he swam into a wall? Damn. A wife goes to consult a psychiatrist about her husband. My husband is acting so weird. He drinks his morning coffee, then he goes and he eats the mug. He only leaves the handle. Psychiatrist. That is weird. The handle's the best part. I can't believe I forgot to go to the gym today. That's 7 years in a row now. That last joke may hit a little too close to home for some of us. Okay, final page. Bacon and eggs walk into a bar and order a beer. The bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve breakfast." The past, present, and future walk into a bar. It was tense. What do you get when you cross an elephant and a rhino? Elephino. Had to slip in a farmer joke here. What did the farmer say when he couldn't find his tractor? Where's my tractor? Question, what do you get if you cross Father Christmas with a detective? Answer, Santa Claus. And the final little caption here, it says beautiful little puppy, and it reads, "Please help. I've been given this cute little puppy, but my wife says I can't have another dog. I need to find a good home for her." Rest of the caption, she's 51, non-smoker, cleans up well, and a good cook. I'm hoping that my wife doesn't actually see this presentation. Okay, with that, thanks so much again, as always, for your time in participating in this webinar and presentation. Again, I know humor is very subjective, but I hope you found either some of the jokes or the captions or the little baby memes that I shared somewhat humorous. And also that if there's a topic that you would like to see covered that you have interest in, please share that with your account manager. They'll get that information to me, and I'll definitely try to include it in one of our programs or one of our topics. Wish you and your family the best of the happy and healthy holiday seasons, and we'll see you again next year.